Now this is, I believe, the mountains of the Allegheny Mountains of Maryland. And I just want to read a scripture from Isaiah 32. This is like the Living Bible. That says, "Your joyous homes and happy cities will be gone. Palaces and mansions will be deserted. The crowded cities empty. Herds of wild donkeys and goats will graze on the hills where the watchtowers are, until at last the Spirit is poured down upon us from heaven. Then the wilderness will become a fertile field, and the fertile field will become a lush and fertile forest. Justice will rule in the wilderness and righteousness in the fertile field. And this righteousness will bring peace, quietness, and confidence will fill the land forever." Now, can you imagine this whole mountainside being a fruitful field full of apples and peaches and all kinds of good fruits? The animals right now, they're competing really hard for the food, man. That's why it's so hard. That's why they're so predatory. For one thing, is that if you go out and live in the woods, you'll see that there's nothing to eat because the animals are all competing for all the food. It is tight. It is tight. And I remember, like Johnny Appleseed, how he planted apple seeds wherever he went. And I've been doing that since I was 18 years old, planting seeds. Every time I eat an apple, I try to bury it, because who knows, we start the paradise now. But this is the thing that God has planned, where there's no more economic pressure. There's food in great, great abundance, not only for the people, but for the animals. And it will be like a forest of food everywhere. This is God's purpose for the earth, to bring it to that Garden of Eden state. That's the kingdom of Jesus Christ. And that's what He's going to do for this earth. And that's what I'm trying to share with people, really. That's the main thing, is to keep the promises of God and faithfulness to Him, because He is love and He has promised these things. No man can do it. Everybody's trying to get a piece of this world, this dying world that God is going to destroy the infrastructure of, meaning the governments and all this social ladder and all this garbage that we have today. And the commandments of love will reign supreme. And it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful paradise, a wonderful time in this world when Jesus Christ reigns as King over the whole earth, from river to river, to the ends of the earth, from sea to sea and to the ends of the earth. It says in Psalm 72, and He will help the poor and the needy, and He will crush the oppressor. No more oppressors, no more lies, no more murder. Not going to be allowed when Jesus Christ reigns. It's going to be sought out and destroyed. But this is a great promise of God's earth, what He has promised for us. So keep those promises to your heart, man. They're true. And leave this filthy world that doesn't have anything to offer us anymore behind. It is getting so corrupt, just like the days of Noah were so corrupt before the flood came.